Romelu Lukaku's loan deal unlikely to be terminated. Romelu Lukaku isn't expected to have his loan deal terminated early at Inter Milan, according to reports. The Belgian striker made a move back to Inter Milan on a season-long loan in the summer from Chelsea after his second spell at Stamford Bridge ended in acrimonious circumstances. After returning to Stamford Bridge in what was a dream move, and starting last season on fire for Chelsea, Lukaku then gave an interview to Italian TV towards the back end of 2021, expressing his love for Inter and his desire to return, sending Blues fans into outrage. From there, his form dipped dramatically as his relationship with the club became fractured, and upon Todd Boehly's arrival at Chelsea, the 29-year-old was shipped off back to Italy. In the past few days, Mailsport reported that Lukaku's physical decline has shocked Inter Milan coaches, and there are doubts about whether they will sign him permanently next summer. However, with rumors that the player's loan deal will be cancelled early, Fabrizio Romano understands that those reports are wide of the mark and he will remain in Italy until at least the end of the season, leaving his future in limbo, with fans unsure as to where Lukaku will find himself come the 2023 summer transfer window. AC Milan interested in striker Armando Broja. Italian journalist Daniele Longo says that AC Milan's chief Frederic Massara has been in contact with Broja's team as the Italians look for a new number 9, with Olivier Giroud, 36, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 41, the only recognized strikers at the club. The rumor comes just 6 weeks after Broja penned a new deal with Chelsea, keeping him at the club until 2028. But that hasn't stopped the Serie A champions from attempting to convince the Albania international to make the switch. Broja has shown real promise this campaign, and his performances early on in the season were a big reason why the club decided to keep him at SW6 for another 6 years. He scored his first goal of his Chelsea career a fortnight ago in a 3-0 victory over Wolves at Stamford Bridge, and was handed his first start yesterday evening against Brentford. Of course, this isn't the first instance of transfer interests between AC and Chelsea, with the Italian having earmarked Hakim Ziyech for depth in their wide areas, while Chelsea have shown strong interest in the Rossoneri's winger Rafael Leao, as reports have recently emerged that the Portuguese player may yet sign a new deal with Milan. With Broja extending his stay in London recently, it remains to be seen whether the Italians will pursue their push to sign him, or whether Chelsea will be able to keep hold of one of their star assets. Graham Potter explains decision to bring on Carney Chukwuemeka in 0-0 draw against Brentford. Chelsea boss Graham Potter says he decided to bring on Carney Chukwuemeka against Brentford due to the player's physicality. The Blues were held to a disappointing 0-0 draw at the Brentford Community Stadium on Wednesday night. Chukwuemeka played the last 28 minutes, making his second Premier League appearance of the season, replacing Mason Mount. The 19-year-old midfielder arrived at Stamford Bridge from Aston Villa in a £20 million deal this summer and has been in and out of the matchday squad. Chukwuemeka has been an unused substitute on 6 occasions, 3 times in the Premier League and 3 times in the Champions League. His only other first-team appearance this term came in the 3-0 top-flight victory over Wolves, as he played the last 4 minutes. Speaking about his decision to utilise Chukwuemeka in the goalless stalemate at Brentford, Potter said that the player has exciting attributes, and said that his potential is exciting. Well, if you look at these attributes, he's a big powerful boy that can run and run away from people, and in a game like Brentford, you're often in duels and need physicality, and I thought he and Christian Pulisic did well when they came on, he said. They affected the game. That was just the thinking. He's a young player, but he's got exciting attributes. We just need to help him reach his potential because his potential is exciting. Chelsea handed Ben Chilwell boost ahead of Man United clash is reason for Brentford absence revealed. Chelsea head coach Graham Potter has explained why Ben Chilwell was not involved in the matchday squad to face Brentford on Wednesday night in the Premier League. Chilwell, 25, was not included among the starting 11 or bench at the GTEC Community Stadium, which increased fears of a potential injury. However, the England international was in attendance and did travel with his teammates for the London derby ahead of the Premier League fixture. Graham Potter confirmed Chilwell's omission was down to managing his workload after his return from an ACL injury this season. The 25-year-old has made 7 Premier League appearances this term, scoring 1 and assisting 2, which he hopes will boost his chances of making the England World Cup squad for Qatar next month. Prior to the London derby, Potter told Chelsea TV there was no need to be concerned about Chilwell missing out on Wednesday evening. He said, "No reason there, it's about workload. He has just come back from an anterior cruciate ligament injury. We have to manage him and his situation." Chelsea went on to draw the game against Thomas Frank's side. They were held to a 0-0 draw and had Kepa Arrizabalaga to thank once again after several excellent saves to keep out Ivan Toney and the Bees' attack. Chilwell is likely to be back involved on Saturday when Manchester United make the trip down south to Stamford Bridge.